I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am to say goodbye to 2022. It's not even funny. It definitely wasn't my worst year, but it was pretty far from being my best year, if I'm being honest. I learned a lot of lessons, faced a lot of challenges and very unexpected changes. Some of you may have assumed by now, by my lack of mention, that I am no longer in a relationship. I went through a breakup a couple of months ago, and I was just already pretty stressed out at the beginning of the year, working multiple jobs. And then I ended up also having a pretty, I don't want to say serious because it definitely could have been worse, but I had a health scare this year that lasted a couple of months that ended up being the reason why I did move back to my mom's house, and then Jeremy and I broke up shortly after I moved back home. So it's just been a crazy year. With all of that, of course, I also faced some challenges with my mental health. We're better now. We're learning, we're growing, we are healing, girls. I'm grateful at the end of the day. I'm alive and I'm well and I'm healthy. And it's about to be a whole new freaking year. We get to start over, we get to try again. And I don't know, I'm just feeling very optimistic about the year ahead. If you've been following me for a while now, then you probably know that fitness has been a pretty big part of my life for the last year. I've been really consistent. Staying active and focusing on my fitness goals has definitely helped me a lot in getting through a lot of my challenges. So of course, going into 2023, staying on top of my fitness goals and my fitness journey is at the top of my list of priorities. Can't forget the battery. Okay, my hair next, but we're going to the gym, so I'm digging the fit today. I put on some new colors today. I'm excited. We'll see if I get any good pictures. I honestly feel like being cute during my workouts makes me... Okay, car. I'm sure I've said this probably 1,000 times already, but if you're having a hard time going to the gym, if you need some motivation, some encouragement, get some cute gym clothes, and I don't know, it just makes you feel a little bit more unstoppable. You feel a little bit more like a bad bitch. You feel a little bit more like you belong there. So yeah, also check out my freaking... Sorry, I'm screaming. Oh, hey, UPS man. Look at my freaking hydro that my bestie got me for Christmas. Kayla is like gift giver galore. I don't even know what to call it. Anyways, let's go. I'm not used to this weave stuff. This is my first big girl weave. I have had a weave before, but like, it was not for real. It's so itchy though. Oh. Anyway, for the last probably month or two, I've been drinking this protein shake after not every single workout, but almost every single workout. So I got this Muscle Milk protein powder and vanilla cream. I actually got this from Walmart. I really just got this one because it was 32 grams of protein, and usually the protein powders that I find are like 20 to 25 maybe. Muscle Milk is probably not the healthiest brand. I probably need to try some different options, but I just put this in there. One of these Oikos protein Greek yogurts. They also have some that are 20 grams, but this one is 15 just because that's all they had at Target. A little milk. I usually do frozen fruit that's like the same flavor as my yogurt, so I got a mixed berry yogurt and then mixed berries, and then if I had like peach or mango yogurt, then I would use frozen peaches or mangoes, etc. ended up going to Topgolf last night with one of my very close friends. She lives in Texas now and she was just here for the holidays. So that was cool and that was fun. But now for the fun part of this video, we're gonna get into planning and organizing for the new year, because me personally, let me just show you. My planning skills have been ridiculous lately. My to-do list has been on a whiteboard for the last couple of months. It's been very unproductive. I give myself 12 things to do on a whiteboard and then I kind of just don't give myself deadlines. I will say one thing that has been useful is breaking my to-do list down into categories. So this one I have broken down into like YouTube, social media, work related stuff. I have a category for my trip coming up, and then I have a little to-do list section for just like personal things that I need to get done. But we can do better. I just know that I can do better than this and be a lot more productive. Now for Christmas, my sister got me these two planners. This one is a daily planner and then this one is like a fitness and a wellness planner, journal type of thing. So one of my goals for the year is to just start giving myself more structure. I work from home and I'm also putting a lot of my energy towards social media, and I'm also in a self-paced master's program, which means all the main things that I'm focusing on are self-paced, are things that I don't have a deadline for. I don't have to absolutely upload a video on YouTube or I'm gonna get in trouble. I don't have to show up and clock in to work by 9 a.m. or I just don't have deadlines, and so I'm not facing consequences, and so I'm kind of just not getting things done. We don't like that. We're gonna fix that. So I'm gonna start in my little daily planner. I'm not exactly sure where she got it from, but it's broken down so I can break my day down by the hour. It has a little section for my meal plan, notes, to-do lists, and the other priorities. But before I start writing in there, I just wanna give you guys 3 little tips that I'm going to try. Not my job. Before I get to planning and organizing and goal setting and all of that, I just wanna give you guys 3 before I get literally I'm just gonna give you guys 3 tips or pieces of advice that I'm also gonna try to implement to hopefully allow myself to be more productive and to actually make my to-do list more useful. The first thing we're gonna do is, like I said, break our to-do list down into categories. So if you have a million things that you need to get done, categorizing your to-do list is gonna help you figure out how to prioritize it. Second is to not just write it down on a whiteboard and actually give yourself deadlines or dates or times that you want/need to accomplish the tasks. And the third thing, this one I feel like is really important for me, is finishing one thing at a time. So for example, I might start making an Instagram reel and then get distracted and decide that I actually need to do some work right now. So then I'll start doing work and then I'll go to the gym and then I'll be like, I'll just finish this Instagram reel later. Or, oh, you know what? I actually needed to buy some clothes for my trip that's coming up. And then I'll start looking on Shein and add all this stuff to the basket and then not buy it yet. And I don't know why I do this, but I tend to do it a lot. I'll start doing one thing and I just don't finish it. So, third piece of advice for myself and probably for some other people out there, finish one thing at a time and then maybe we can get some more things done. Okay, so pretty much what I did was write my current to-do list again on this whiteboard, but instead of leaving it on the whiteboard, I put it on the whiteboard just so I can break it down into my categories. And then I went over to my planner for the next couple of days and kind of just filled out what day I want to do which tasks and which day I'm going to prioritize what things, if that makes sense. I even wrote my schedule out for the rest of the day, so it's already about to be 3 p.m. I do have a dentist appointment to go to in a little bit, but before I go, I'm gonna start working on my content calendar and then we'll get the rest done when I come back. Okay, so when I first started my YouTube channel back in 2021, I used this content calendar religiously, and I kind of wish that I didn't stop because I feel like I was a lot more consistent when I did. But basically what I'm going to try to do now is recreate this content calendar. Obviously I'm not going to show you guys everything that I'm intending on filming, but it's going to use this old one as a reference so you guys can get the idea. Basically on the left column I put the upload date, or like my intended upload date. The next column over is filmed, so I would just check these boxes off after I filmed it. And then the next one is edited, so I would check that off after I finish editing it. I put like the title of the video all the way on the right hand side column, and then also added these rows, of course, to break it down by the month. So this was like very useful, very beneficial. I feel like you could probably use this for school or anything else that you're trying to plan out in advance. The only thing that I think I'm gonna change about this content calendar is instead of just making the filmed and edited columns as checklists, I think I'm gonna change it from saying filmed to like film by or edit by, so that way I can have a date that I need to film it by and that I need to edit it by, so that I can actually get it uploaded on the upload date. So I'm gonna work on that. I went to my dentist appointment and I don't have any cavities. It was all good. However, it was freezing cold outside, and I also had my tire pressure light come on. Discovered that I had a nail in my tire. Had to go get that patched up, and that was a fiasco. But anyways, the next order of business is cleaning this bathroom. It's honestly not that bad, but I just want to tidy up so that I can enter the new year with a fresh, clean environment. Hopefully I can manage to keep my room and my bathroom clean for the next 2 days. We'll see. I got this candle from a small business in Hawaii called Salt and Soul Co. Their candles smell so good, and they're all like 100% soy wax candles. This one is like a blood orange, and I don't know, the fragrance combination is something crazy, but it smells really good and highly recommend. So yeah, order you some candles from Salt and Soul Co. This is not sponsored at all. I genuinely just like these candles. While I'm on my little cleaning tip, I figured that I would also do a little bit of decluttering because I have this drawer here. I swear I can explain. Basically, I was looking for a pair of shorts the other day when I was going to the gym and I couldn't find them. So I took everything out of this drawer and just threw it all back in there. Yeah, I was gonna fold everything up and just put it back in the drawer, but I honestly don't even know how I managed to fit it all in there, for one. And two, I'm also sure that I don't need every single thing in this drawer. So I'm gonna go through these gym clothes and just toss a lot of the stuff that I don't wear anymore and take it to the Goodwill. Either I'm really bad at the whole throwing stuff away thing, or maybe I really am just wearing this many gym clothes. I put my little throwaway pile, or not throwaway, but Goodwill pile in the corner over here. I don't know, I feel like I got rid of a good amount of stuff. Most of this I either still do wear or feel like I could wear it. Honestly, I think I need to go ahead and declutter my social media while I'm at it. This is exactly what I'm talking about when earlier I was saying I need to finish one thing at a time. This is what I mean, because right now I was about to stop folding these clothes and start decluttering my social media, but let me finish one thing at a time. As I was saying, I feel like I could really benefit from a social media declutter as well. I don't even want to get into my screen time. If I'm being honest, I know I spend a lot of time on my phone, and I spend a good amount of my day on my phone and just consuming a lot of everything. As I know that all of the content that we feed ourselves definitely influences how we feel, how we think, the things that we do, and kind of just the things that I'm inspired by. So what I'm gonna do is go on my Instagram, because how many, let's see, I am following 993 people. Like, is it necessary? Do I really need to follow almost 1,000 people? Probably not. Do I feel like I ever see 1,000 different people on my feed? No. I'm just gonna go through my little following list and unfollow anybody that either I haven't seen on my feed in a while, some people that I didn't even know I was following, or even if it's just influencers or content creators that I might have followed a while ago that just no longer serve purpose for me, so to speak, or don't influence or inspire me. This is just so interesting because there's some people that I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you have a baby now? What the heck? I feel like large majority of the people I'm following are people that I went to high school with or college. Ignore my little Goodwill pile still sitting in the corner. I finished my unfollowing spree, if you will, and then got in the shower. I don't know, it felt kind of good to unfollow people. I only unfollowed maybe 50 people. I feel like that's something I would have to do in chunks, and it's not even necessarily about the numbers or like unfollowing people, but more so just like cleaning up my feed and just being more cautious about what I'm looking at every day. Like, do I need to be keeping up with JWoww or Gucci Mane's wife? Probably not. Highly recommend if you just need a little declutter, if you need to clean up your feed, if you're scrolling on social media and it's just not matching, your algorithm might be messed up because of who you're following. So the last thing I want to do before we go into 2023 is obviously set some goals for the new year. So what I think I'm gonna do is open up a new note and then pin it at the top, and then I'm gonna put 2023 goals, because I feel like I usually write my goals down like in my journal or on Google Sheets or something, but I never really look back at them. But I definitely check my notes all the time on my phone. I feel like if I keep this one pinned, then it'll be a better way to like just keep reminding myself of what my goals are. So I'm gonna break them down into categories. Again, I'm gonna do fitness, school, social media, And then I'm also gonna do just like January. I'm gonna start off with my short-term goals for the month of January. So for fitness, I put that I want to solidify a new routine. So I've been doing the same routine in the gym for about 2 or 3 months now, and I've seen some really good progress, but I do not want to begin plateauing. So I feel like it's time for me to kind of switch it up. So I want to solidify a new routine. Then I would like to start prioritizing my protein intake a little bit more. The goal for optimal muscle growth is to consume 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. But I'm gonna start smaller and just set the goal to eat 100 grams of protein a day, because I know that I'm probably not even doing that. For school, some of you may know that I'm in a self-paced master's program that I've been in for a year now, and have not been pacing myself very well, to be honest. So the goal for January is to finish at least 1 paper. It's 4 papers and 4 quizzes to finish a class. And it really doesn't take that long to do either of those, but it just is not at the top of my list of priorities. But I'm trying to move it up a little bit. For social media, my goal is to start utilizing that content calendar a lot more. In terms of posting, I'm going to try to get up at least 5 videos on YouTube, and then I want to do 2 posts on Instagram and 2 reels, which should be pretty freaking easy because I'm going to New York in about a week or so, and it's my birthday month. 2 posts and 2 reels is very doable, so if I don't at least do that, make sure I'm okay. Lastly, for my personal goals, I would like to fix my sleep schedule because it is 1:41 a.m. right now that I'm filming this video. I don't really understand why, but for the last week probably I've been up until 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know, I need to snap out of that and fix my sleep schedule, which goes into my next goal, which is getting back into my morning routine. I want to start waking up early again and cleaning my room, going to the gym, and just taking care of myself before I hop on and start working. Clearly, if I've been going to bed at 3, that morning routine has been out the window. I would like to improve my time management by a lot. Hopefully I'll be able to stick to that by using this planner that my sister got me and actually scheduling out my days by the hour. That's kind of a lot of goals for 1 month, but I think they're all in different categories, different arenas, and they're all pretty attainable. Anyways, it is beyond time for me to go to bed, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little 2023 reset video. I hope you got some good tips and ideas, things that you can try to do yourself as we head into this new year. I hope 2022 was nice to all of you and that you all have an amazing 2023. If 2022 has taught me anything, it's that change is very inevitable. Things are going to happen. You kind of just have to roll with the punches and know that everything happens for a reason, and we're all here. Just to be able to make it into 2023 alone is a blessing. So count your blessings. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I should probably get rid of my Christmas tree too, huh?